Hello again, it's Chris Mackay, the camera guy, and today is chapter 9, the tale of a conversation between a young lad and a young lass, which will allow you to either check all your slow speeds on a camera that you are thinking of buying or that you already have in your possession, or to dispense with all these slow shutter speeds but be able to use them by setting your camera on B. Okay, so this is the conversation. The young lad, who is a Geordie, we'll come into that, says to the young lass, "I adore you. I adore you." And then he says, "Kiss me, kiss me, kiss me." And she says, "You what? You what?" And I said he's a Geordie. Well, Geordies are very helpful when they're having a conversation. If you're talking to them, they will help you along by saying, you say, "Yeah, I was on my way," and they say, "Uh-huh." And it started to rain, and they say, "Uh-huh." And I didn't have an umbrella, "Uh-huh." And I got wet, "Uh-huh." So "uh-huh" is very common in the Geordie way of speaking. So, she says, "You what?" And he says, "Uh-huh." And then I'll give you the last speed coming up. Okay, so "I adore you" takes 1 second. I've got a Pentax here, and I hope you can hear the shutter speed, and it's set on 1 second. "I adore you. I adore you." 1 second. And then he says, "Kiss me, kiss me." 1/2 second. And she says, "You what? You what?" 1/4 second. And he, being a Geordie, says, "Uh-huh, uh-huh." 1/8 second. And then she does kiss him, and his heart goes, da-dum, da-dum. And that's 1/15 second. "I adore you. Kiss me." "You what?" "Uh-huh. Da-dum." That's all your slow shutter speeds. 1 second, 1/2 second, 1/4 second, 1/8 second, 1/15 second. Now, many of the old cameras that you buy or are going to buy, this shutter speed started at 30th. So as long as you have B on your camera, with this conversation, you have all the other shutter speeds. If you already have an old camera with shutter speeds all the way through from 1 second to a 500th, possibly 1,000, the slow shutter speeds are probably not accurate, or they're probably sticking, or the 1 second it doesn't close. It opens, but it won't close. So it doesn't matter, just set your camera on B, and oh, by the way, you can't hand hold those speeds anyway, so you need a tripod or put it on a solid surface, and you need 1 second. "I adore you." Oh, you need 1/2 second. "Kiss me." 1/4 second. "You what?" 1/8 second. "Uh-huh." 1/15. Ta-dum. That's as fast as you can get your finger up and down on the shutter button. And that's it. So I hope you found that interesting. Try it out with any of your old cameras. You can check your slow shutter speeds now. Can't check the higher ones. Just have to rely on them being reasonably accurate. But we're shooting film, so it's reasonably forgiving. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to seeing you for the next chapter, which will be chapter 10. And I have that in mind. And that will be coming soon. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day.